2, 1, and Tetris. And I'm just looking. Oh, there it is. All things on the at the place. And there we go. Spectric started with the vertical placed long bar. Jati decides to put it in the horizontal. But both players with the Tetris. And with the second one, just starting the game. Made it all pleasant and nice stack setup for the Spectric, but needs to cover one minnow hole, and it causes the first burns in the game. But also Yati with the burning situation, but that was slight one. There was a one burn right now. Right now, okay. He set up for the Tetris. Oh, right now he's in a slightly digging up mode. Spectric stacking one minnow high, one row high, but at this moment he's still dealing with that. Just getting back to back Tetris in the slide past, and getting another one, and getting another one, and the simul one. There was a simul one, and then his T-spin set up for the Yati. Oh no, he didn't hit the T. Just made the Tugi spin. maybe I should tell about setting up the T-spin, setting up the Tugi spin, and if someone someone fails, someone does a T-spin, just making that will be a failing Tugi spin setup. Maybe the reverse cures will be the thing. Will not cause that many misdrops in during the T-spin. Just making it reverse. 265 versus 221. Spectric is in the lead right now. But you know, you can be in the lead with a Yati, but if you are not able to play on a 29, you're just losing the game. But Spectric with tricky board right now decided just to go with some burns, but those going higher and higher. But right now it's situation is rather stable. Whoa, that was nice setup for opening the well. And there is a bar, there is a triple. And getting another bar, getting another double or triple, I guess. And Jati uses the opportunity to get the score. 339 versus 301. So right now, Jati is in the lead. And Jati looking for the bar, gets the bar, gets a Tetris. 366 versus 308 for Spectric. Spectric at this very moment. Oh no, Henky the bar. But will he get over? Yes, he did. He does it and gets another good pieces, another good burns, and another burns for the setup. And there it is. There is a Tetris. 335 for Spectric. In this very moment, Yati at 413, so that means he's at almost 100,000 points in the lead. But looking at the line counts, I should say there's a potential 100,000 points lead for the Yati. But Jati is not in a comfort zone right now. He decided just to spice it up. Because I don't believe there's unintentional. There is no intention for being the greedy. 10 lines before the transition. There is no. There is no signs. 459. There is a transition score for Spectric. Jati transitioning up 478, I guess. There was a 478. Right now he's up high, but it's still clean. Will he get that one? Yes, he does. 513, and Spectric got 488, but he has some issues in the stack. Needs to resolve that one. Now he does it. But still, looking for the pieces to open this up. Yes, he died. Yes, he got and gets the bucket. The Tetris 526. Okay, missed that spin, but that was not that crucial for getting it. And now he's set up for the dirty Tetris. Maybe not the dirty, dusty Tetris. Just using the Omen's nomenclature. And gets it. 558 versus 580 for Jati. Now both players in the digging mode. But that's not that serious height for the Jati, for Spectric as well. He can still deal with that. And oh no, oh, there was a hang, and there is a hang of the T, and that's a top out for Spectric at 579. That means that he gets a game number 1, GG's. And now that can go for the crazy things, I guess. Maybe, especially if you're digging up. If you're digging, that's not good to making the screen looking, because you can easily you can misdrop easily and top out way easier. 774 for he gets the buckets at Tetris. Just look at this one and maybe just get 100,000 points in the kill screen. It should be not a big deal for him. But let's find out. Okay, that's 150,000 points to get. Oh no, and he tapped out. Tapped out. A little bruh. And there it is. There is a readiness for the game number 2. Starting the game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I just need to simulate that to start the games. Not doing another cubic game. It's all about the squares. 24 versus 22,000 in the very beginning of the game. There is oh no, Spectric missed uh, the eye placement. Just wanted to get some hits, I guess, but I don't remember the how it was the setup for Spectric in this very moment, but in that exact moment, I would like to say. 123 versus 81,000 points. And actually gets a Tetris, 1 on 4 for him. Getting all the J's, all the L's, but cannot get a J. So forcing to... So Spectric forces to close the well. No, for closing the dependency and just resolve it in the other way. That was a pretty nice way to solve it. And gets a bucket to Tetris and opens the calm 10. It was pretty nice to see. Meanwhile, Jati doing the Jati things. $196 for him. Meanwhile, Spectre got 178, and there was a spike in the middle. Oh no, that bar looked pretty scary, insanely scary, I would say. One misdrop and you'll be tap out. $192 versus $267. Of course, Jati's leading this one. And 200,000 points mark passed for the Spectric, but right now Jati at 315. Both players are playing their own game. Maybe that's not the way just to lose it. Spectric is going dirty, but couldn't be able to get the pieces. And Jati got a little bit spicy movement, but he resolved it with a Tetris. And with some Tetris opener, because the well was closed. Okay, the game sent the pickles for the players. They decided to swallow it. Or maybe not to swallow this. Just chew it. And after that, and swallow after that. And there it is, 313 versus 440 for Jati. 313 for Spectric. And another Tetris for Spectric, 335. 462 for Jati. So it looks like Spectric should go on some crazy things on it, on the transition. So if he wants to win this game, he needs to go needs to go aggressive ASAP. 369 versus 534. And of course the second part of the condition is like that he needs to play as bad as he possibly can on level 19. But we already know how hard to defeat Jati is on level 19. 576 versus 453. Spectre got level 21 yet, and Jati also at level 21. Okay, Yati decided not to use the second bar for getting pieces. Oh no, Spectric with a lot of trouble. Oh no, he couldn't be able to throw the bar. And topping out at 491. Yati at 647 at this very moment. So he got the game number 2. GG's. Oh no! Whoa! I just granted the wrong person for the victory. Maybe in the top-out speedrun will be if the speedrun category will be the thing, the Spectric who gets the 2 hearts out of 3 right now. So, Jati, you're good for the game number 2. There's only one game separating you for playing against Winter or the... I need just to check it up. Who are you playing with? Maybe I'll just get the West. There's brackets. Okay. Just give me a bracket. Or the one of the from the duo Tired and Penguin. But you know, I cannot believe there is possible. Okay, there is a 867 part 2, yeah. I'm just like a bad omen for the Yati. Couldn't be able to get max. Just okay, starting game number 3 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I don't want to. I want to stimulate the Jati to play the games instead of doing a Rubik's Cube. Just starting a games randomly. Even the game, the previous game hadn't been finished, I will just start the next one just to be sure that it will be pretty well stimulated just to play the games. Nice direct setup for the Spectric gets it, and another Tetris, but now with the regular column 10. And nice J tag for the Spectric and getting another Tetris. 71 versus 68, sorry. Another Tetris for Yati, 91,000 for him. And now Yati with the perfect score in this very moment. Okay, yeah, they decided to hang the Aki bar, send the Aki bar, but it paid off. Okay, 6 Tetrises in a row without any other barons. And another Tetris things. 159 for him. 140 for Spectric. Okay. Well, Jati asserted the dominance in the game. Okay. After the 8 Tetrises in a row, he decided just to burn first line. But there was only one in this very moment. 207 versus 170. And you have to look the open well for well opener. 210 versus 170, but Spectric with some dicey board. Insanely dicey board! Oh, he got the pieces over the wells. Whoa. That's scary, but he gets the Tetris. One, maybe there was a triple. There was so many lines. I don't know how much it was, like 203 or 304, I should just say. 189 versus 304. 190 versus 311 in this very moment. Of course, Jati in the lead. Jati with the with the pretty uneven spire in the middle, but the result that's just burning all the things down. 338. And he forced to take the eye dependency. That makes it for the... Okay. There was not a Tetris well, but triple well was also a thing. A nice opening. Oh no, it's Spectric hanging a T, and that's over for Spectric. And Jati gets game number 3 and wins the set and advances further in the tournament. GG's for Jati. Thanks for the game, Spectric. You're just... Of course, you made the game with the toast. But simply, that toast is stepping on the gas right now. It's almost getting 800k in the game, and got a 19 PB right after. So maybe that's a moment for his Tetris career where all the things will start to be so well for him. Okay, I'll just check it up. Who's playing? Who's playing right now for the Tetris? There's none. There's some TGM. There's a Scamper who's doing the level 19. I'm just considering. Why should I send you to the Allen or to the for the Scamper? Okay, Scamper is not that granted, so I would just send you for him because he's doing the PAL. And of course, oh, and there is Jati out. Yes, there is so bad.